fuck.
I thought you had a bit.
Welcome back. Not at the beginning. Just at some point. It might come up.
All right. No, dude, what are you doing?
Welcome back, everybody. This is the Warm Seltzer podcast. We're trapped still.
Still trapped.
It's been a week. It's been longer than that, actually, but it's been a week. I don't know. I feel like we're still not at the point yet to be worrying. So I'm fine, but that's kind of scary too, because it's like, would I know if I was in danger at all, like in real life? Because this is a pretty safe space. Like, we're in a can. Nothing.
I don't think anything can get in here, so.
That's what I'm saying. But like in my real like if someone had a gun into my forehead and because this is a pretty dire situation too. Someone had a gun to me, it was just like, give me your money. I don't know if I'd maybe it'd just. Then it'd be gone. I don't know. This sucks. Okay. It's just fucking ridiculous. We're not good at this, everybody, but you know what? We're trying. I tried not to shit my pants this week. That was fun.
Did you succeed or
succeed in shitting my pants?
Succeed in not shitting your pants.
No, I didn't. But I mean, I did.
Did you shit your pants?
No. I did not shit my pants, but I feel like it's a moment in a young man's life. Because you're walking and you're fine, and then you get that feeling, you get that like horrible, like sinking feeling in your stomach. You're like, oh God, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm a grown man and I feel like I'm 12 years old again. This is cool. And it's like a moment. I feel like, again, straight white dudes specifically they hold on to these experiences like it's important. I remember every time I've almost shit my pants. I can name them off for you right now. I feel like it's I don't know. I don't know anyone else really that does that except for like you. But I remember every time. I remember the times that I have, and it's like the universe collapses, and it's like nothing in the world. I could watch my family in a burning house dying in front of me, and if I had to shit, I wouldn't care. I'd have to find a bathroom
you
first.
Would have to go shit.
Like you wouldn't focus on that. You would focus on, there's feces running down my leg. I have to go fix this.
I unfortunately found out exactly what you mean in the past week. I kept it a secret for a little bit.
Really?
It's been
Did you shit your pants?
No, worse. Kind of.
What do you mean worse?
I had the worst.
Worse?
I had the
What does that mean?
So since last week,
yeah,
I've had the worst experience of my life, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You remember, this is news to you, but do you remember that night where I came home from sitting those cats?
Yeah.
And I walked in.
Wait, how'd you leave?
It's not important.
Okay.
Listen, I gotta support us. I have my
Oh, you had. Okay, go on.
So
Did you like eat a cat and you had to shit?
Almost.
Okay.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
No. I left the house to go walk these cats. I mean, sit these cats. I don't walk them.
Yeah.
And I already kind of had to shit.
Why didn't you go in the house?
Well, it didn't hit me until I got outside.
Oh, okay.
You know, like when the fresh air
Yes.
kind of, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I had that, and I was like, oh, fuck. I was already slightly late for these cats.
Oh, you're saying you left this
I
place.
left this house already.
Or the can. You left here already, and then you're like, oh, fuck, I have to shit. Okay. All right. Cool.
So I make it to the cat's house.
Yeah.
And it's a 30-minute sitting. I was like, okay, 30 minutes isn't a long time.
You're also in a house.
I'm also in someone's house.
You could use the bathroom.
I could have used the bathroom. But here's the thing about this house. There's many cameras set up.
Okay. Oh yeah, we can't have the sitter shitting in our house. We'll see it.
But I knew it would be longer than 30 minutes, and that's the whole sitting.
You're saying your shit would take longer than 30 minutes.
It was going to be disastrous.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's close to...
It's going to be a disaster.
It's going to be...
You thought 9/11 was bad.
This is worse.
This is like 2 9/11s falling out of my asshole.
So...
Fellas. Yeah, go on.
I do the sitting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's...
You're looking at these cats, you're just like, I gotta take shit.
really
I
gotta
would shit on you if I had to. If I would shit all over these animals.
One of them was white. Thought about using it as toilet paper.
That's awesome. You're allergic to them too.
I am allergic to cat. It's just a nightmare of an experience. And I leave this house, and I'm like, okay, it's close by.
Yeah.
If I walk, it's 30 minutes. If I take the bus, it's like 15.
Yeah, but then you gotta wait for the bus.
Then I gotta wait for the bus.
That
so I
sucks.
walk to the bus stop, and every step I take is just making it worse and worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And the bus stop was right in front of this park.
Oh God. Mhm.
So I'm like, I know the park bathrooms are always closed at night,
Yeah.
but let me just make sure.
Okay. So you'd rather risk that trip and potentially not make it back here or even back to the house you just sat at for the chance that there might be an open public Okay. Yeah. Just go on. Just I don't care.
You
Just
know
go.
how it like you know how it like comes in waves?
Yeah,
and
like
each
yeah,
time the wave
you can hold it
settles.
and then it comes back and then you hold it again.
Each time the wave settles, you're like, okay, maybe it's fine.
Yeah, and then eventually it's just shit. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So like I was about to
Gotcha.
leave the house. I was like, should I shit here?
Yeah.
But that was like a lull moment where I was like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm good.
You're like, I'm fine. I didn't even have to shit.
Yeah, no, totally not. I think I'm good. I was not good.
No.
It was not. I got back outside. And I was like,
I could imagine. I would pay so much money to see your face in that moment. I could only imagine being a bystander and you're just someone's walking by, just like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Yeah, you're just like you're dead. You're just still in the middle of the street, just.
I start sweating. I just.
Yeah, that's fun.
And I'm like, okay, there has to be options.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going
There
to
is.
re-get the keys and go back into this place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why would you do that?
Because these are repeat customers.
Yeah.
I don't want to, they pay
You
a
know,
lot.
I think if you asked them the question, would you rather your walker shit his pants on the way home or let him use your bathroom? I think most people would let you use their bathroom.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, you already made the decision, I guess.
I already made the
you
decision
had to commit.
leave. So I'm going to the bus stop.
Yeah. Oh, you're taking the bus.
That was my That was my decision.
What the fuck is wrong?
I can't walk home.
You're just like wasting so much. There's shit running down your legs. Like, oh, I hope the bus comes soon.
I didn't even I didn't even get a chance to wait for the bus. I got to the bus stop
Yeah.
and I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah. Of course not.
But
Was
it was in
there a
front of this
seat?
park? I don't know. No, not at the bus stop.
No.
It
I was
just
gonna
a
say
seat.
you could give yourself a couple minutes if you sat down. I think.
That was my idea. I was like, hopefully there's a seat.
Yeah.
If anything, maybe I'll sit on the floor. That wouldn't have helped.
No, I think the squat would have just.
Yeah, just let it go. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit, I have to. Shit.
Yeah.
It has to happen now.
Okay. Yeah. I like where this is going.
So I start walking towards the park bathroom.
Mhm.
There's no one in the park at all.
Yeah.
It's late.
Well, it's late.
It was
It's
like 9 or 10 or something.
Yeah.
No one in the park. I'm like, I'm just gonna check the bathroom. Bathroom is locked. It's always locked.
Yeah. At 9 o'clock.
At 9 at night, yeah.
Okay.
So I start thinking of options.
Yeah.
I start looking for like a window that maybe I can climb into. To
In the bathroom?
To the bathroom.
Your your first instinct in this deserted park at 9 o'clock
Is
at
to-
night in New York City
Is to break into the.
is to break into the public bath, like not find like a dark corner somewhere and just pop a squat. You're like, I need to get into this bathroom.
It was a very well lit park.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
And there were no. It was just open. It wasn't even like a field or it was just an
Mhm.
open concrete park with some stuff in each corner.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know what my options are. So, no entrance to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
There was a garbage can out front of the bathroom.
Oh my god, just There's no way. You're like a fucking homeless man. You're like one of those those TikToks or Instagram reels, the people taking his shit in the dumpsters.
I looked around.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
see-
not even that late either.
It's
Like
not even that
someone totally could have just turned that corner. You're like a well put together young man in this very nice neighborhood, and you're taking his shit in the dumpster because you couldn't just go to the
It was
house.
just a regular metal circular garbage can.
Mhm.
And I say, fuck it.
Yeah,
I pull my pants down.
you took his shit in the trash can.
I took a shit in this trash can. And when I explained to you,
Yeah.
it was like projectile shitting.
You like lifted up from the seat a
It
little.
fucking
Seat. Sorry, the trash
the
can.
trash can. It fucking launched out of me.
That's just.
I heard it.
It's just water.
I heard it hit the wall of the garbage can, and it made like a
That's
ting
like a
sound.
metallic
It's like
thud.
like I heard it hit.
Eating pennies and zinc.
And
Shit and gold.
Here's the worst part.
Yeah.
Not only is it projectile shit,
Yeah.
it bounced off the garbage can and onto my back.
What?
It ricocheted.
What do you mean it hit your back?
Because I pulled my shirt up a little bit.
What are you like 5 years old?
Well, I didn't want to get it on my clothes,
Oh yeah.
so it got on my back instead.
Oh my god. No fucking way.
And I am disgusting.
That's the grossest thing I've heard in real life, and that's happened to someone. That is awesome.
So what do I do? I was
Oh
wearing.
no. Wait. What do you mean? What do I do? What did you do?
I was wearing a shirt and a hoodie,
Uh-huh.
and I had a jacket.
Yeah.
Before I
Okay.
started, I put the jacket on the floor, away from.
Yeah, you know. How you shit in a trash can.
So I take the hoodie off and the shirt, and I start cleaning my back with the shirt, and my ass with the shirt.
You know, if you didn't live here, you would just be a homeless man.
I know.
Like in your real life, like
Yeah.
you'd have to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
That's like a look into your alternate reality if you didn't know me.
It was an experience.
That was a moment.
It was like an epiphany.
Holy shit.
So I wiped my ass and
Holy
my back.
shit.
I wiped my ass and my back with this shirt.
You wipe your ass? too?
A little bit, just so it didn't like.
Yeah.
Because it was,
I don't want to ruin my
it was like
clothes.
violent.
Is there blood?
No.
Okay, that's good. At least it was healthy.
And I start thinking, what the fuck do I do now? I'm like kind of covered in shit.
I stink.
I'm
pretty far away from home.
The smell was like propagating around me.
You know, I found it funny when you came home that night that you just went right into the shower, like immediately.
I didn't waste any.
I was like, oh, he must be tired. I don't know. That's weird. You
So I
usually hang out on your chair for a while.
I pulled my pants back up, put my
Yeah.
hoodie, just my hoodie on.
Pick yourself
now,
back up, you know,
and I thought,
put yourself together.
what can I do?
Yeah. You know that movie, The Pursuit of Happiness? I think that movie would benefit from a scene of that. Will Smith needing to take his shit. You know, when like they spend the night in the bathroom. I think they couldn't find a bathroom. And it's
Garbage can.
It's like a hard cut, and you see it's like a wide shot. It's Will Smith bent over in front of a dumpster, and his son is just. Oh, I would have liked that movie that happened.
Dude, when I unmounted that trash can,
Yeah,
I was just
I didn't know how those things are pretty tall. How'd you get up there? Do a little goblin hop.
a little bit with my pants down, just
Dude, that is so funny. You're like the kids at the urinal that throw their fucking pants all the way down to their ankles. That is so
no, it was
funny.
only down to like here. Like,
And the funniest part actually is that you're so pasty and white. Like even though it was dark out, anyone could have seen it.
anyone could have looked
Like
over
the
and saw.
perfect profile of average height young man defecating into a trash facility.
Dude, my face when I got off was just
Yeah, you're just scared. You know, that's what immigrants did when they like moved to New York City. That was the first night.
yeah.
We're both yeah. Oh,
So I think
that beats my story, dude. Mine is stupid. I didn't even shit my pants.
I gotta find a bathroom I
I
can
have
use.
to find that trash can.
I know exactly where the trash can is.
We'll make a video. We'll go to that trash can. We'll see if his shit is still in there, and I'll take a photo of it. If we start a Patreon, I'll post it there because we
Yeah.
can't post it to YouTube. But that's awesome.
So I
That's
think
so funny.
I have to find a bathroom to clean.
No, you have to
this
go
up.
home. What are you talking about? It's over. it's done. You already had the shame. There's no. Oh, I gotta clean
I don't
myself
want to
up.
come home smelling like shit. There was shit.
Dude, it's late. I was probably asleep.
Here's the worst part.
Okay.
It was like not solid.
Mm-hmm. I would. Well,
So
yeah.
when I pulled my pants up, it was just seeping into the pants, just
I thought you wiped your ass though with your shirt.
with a shirt. But there's only like so much you could do with a shirt.
I get. Well, I mean, if you were smart about it, you could have like folded it up.
Yeah, I was panicked. I kind of just balled it. And, so I go to the 24-hour laundromat that's around us.
Dude.
And I'm like, I gotta go to this bathroom and fix the I gotta do something.
Just ruin those people's days. Just like this smelly piece of shit.
So I come in, it's reeking
Literally.
of shit.
Yeah.
Someone's in the bathroom
Oh, cool. You're just like a fecal matter.
taking a shit.
Someone was off about that day, I guess.
So I'm standing
Poop day.
outside the bathroom waiting,
Yeah.
sweating.
Well, do you still have to shit? Or are you just anxious about
Just anxious, I
About
think. I think I was
stinking.
kind of cleared out.
You could have done your laundry.
I could have washed.
Could have
but
washed those pants.
Just stand there in my underwear. Like,
Your shit covered on underwear. just staring at the fucking thing. Just you would do it.
I probably would.
You're autistic. You'd probably do that.
So this guy finally comes out. I'm in there for like 10 minutes. I'm just waiting at the door for 10 minutes. The guy
Yeah.
finally comes out, and I go into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, he destroyed it. There was shit
Yeah.
everywhere.
You couldn't escape it.
And I was like, okay.
Your life was shit now. Your feces. It's all over.
And I'm like, okay, let me clean up my ass.
Yeah.
There's no more toilet paper left.
So you gotta walk out and ask.
I didn't even.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'll at least wash my hands. There was no more soap left either.
Shut up. That's not true.
There was no more
Definitely
soap
said
left.
there's no soap.
There was no more soap left.
Oh, you could have taken a shower in there, dude. Washed your ass.
Nothing left.
That man took it all from me.
So I say, you know what? I'm just going to go home.
Yeah, just suck it up at that point. Swallow your pride, whatever pride you had left.
So I walk in here.
There's just like shit tracks covering the floor.
As soon as I walk in, I spray myself with the cologne like 16 times.
Ew, that 16 times. You know how much time you wasted at that point? You could have just ran into the bathroom.
I didn't want it to propagate. And I came
Yeah,
in.
shit with cologne on it. That's better.
And I came in, and you wake up and you go, "How'd it go, bud?" And I was like, "Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It went good. Cat scratched me a little bit. Hey, do you get any? If you need to use the bathroom?" And both of you were like, "No, go ahead."
No, buddy.
I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go in there."
Okay, I want to do that now. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. God, you should actually. I'm glad you waited.
I wanted
to tell
wait.
me today. Oh, you lied too before we started this. You're like, oh, I don't have anything to talk about. Sneaky bitch. That's awesome.
So that's my experience. I've never done anything like that.
That's never happened to you before?
No. I mean, I've had to like shit real bad, but I've always made it home.
Right, but you never had to like defecate in public?
No. That's my first time.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a story about that. We got to change the camera, turn the camera on in a second.
Yeah.
Because that's fun.
Apologies for last time. We didn't know that the camera cuts out because, it's not our camera. We were just dropped down here, so.
Yeah,
We didn't
camera's
know.
like 15 years old, so it does that thing where it
Yeah.
like records in half an hour increments because that's
So.
fun.
I'll swim on over every now and then.
Yeah, it's not very far.
Yeah.
God, that's so funny.
I didn't even know if I was going to say what happened ever.
Really?
I was like, I'm going
Oh, come on,
to
that's a great story.
take this to my grave.
That's not that embarrassing. No. The thing you take to your grave is like, I jerked off to my cousin one time.
And she caught me and she held me.
She caught me and then she. No, that's a story you talk about. Dude, if you were jerking off to your cousin and she came in and then helped you, I mean it's gross, but like you have to tell somebody. Like, holy shit, that's awesome. I mean that's weird.
So weird. I can't believe that happened.
That's awful. That's what I meant to say.
Would you tell just one person or would you like brag about it?
I don't know if I'd brag, but I would tell a couple people. Like if if it came up, like, oh, you ever jerk off to a family member? It's like, oh, do I have a story to tell? This isn't real, by the way. This is
all
hypothetical.
satire.
Yeah, my poop story is not nearly as fun. I have a couple, but
You have a couple.
yeah, of like almost happenings, but like the only time I've ever really shit my pants, I was walking from a friend's house. This is when we lived in the old house, or not we, I did. And my friend was like, he lived like a decent walk away from me, like not a far enough to like take the train or the bus, but enough to like you could feel it. If you didn't have like headphones or something, it'd be miserable.
Yeah.
And we were playing like I was like 13 years old. We were playing like Super Smash Brothers brawl till like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
on a school night. And I was like, oh God, I have to shit, dude. Can I use your bathroom? He's like, no.
Fuck you.
What the fuck? No. Why would you
use the bathroom?
Yeah. Why? Why would you even ask? Can you go away? Go leave my. He kicked me out.
He kicked you out.
Yeah. It's like fuck.
Go
all right.
fuck yourself.
Basically, I'm like thrown out of this house. Like, oh God, I have to walk home now. Oh my God. And I can't tell you the pain and the pure panic of, like, I had to shit the whole way. There was no levity.
Yeah.
I had to, like, it was turtle heading the whole time. I was walking like a fucking, I got fucked in my ass the night before, you know.
Yeah.
Just like now.
Little penguin walk.
Yeah, it was rough, and it was the whole time, and I was wearing, you know, those pressure point sandals that were big a couple of years ago. A bunch of fucking porcupine spines destroying your feet. I don't know why people thought those were comfortable.
I kind of like
those
them
things sucked
for a couple minutes.
Anyway, I was wearing those. It was a summer night. You know, it was hot. I was wearing my fat kid gym shorts and you know, like a fucking. Like, I don't know, like a Pokemon T-shirt. I don't know. I wasn't even a fan of whatever. So I'm walking, and it's like, yeah, it's a nightmare. I've never felt this before as not an adult, but like a teenager, you know, because you're like, oh, I don't piss and shit in my pants or the bed anymore. That's for
babies.
For babies, yeah, exactly. And it's about to happen. So I'm getting there, and then part of the walk, when you're about to get there, there was all this like gravel and shit because it's like a parking lot. And that's where all the bugs hung out. Like the water bug, mostly just water bugs, but that's where they would hang. And you had to like fucking, like at night, you had to like dodge them and fuck, because they all came out, because I think it rained too. So it's just like, it's like a mine. It's like, you know, like World War I, like no man's land. It was that with bugs.
Great.
Yeah, and I didn't have trench foot.
Minus the trench foot.
Minus the it's like no man's land minus the trench foot and Germans, I guess.
And the explosions.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I make it past that somehow. I was like, I'm gonna shit here because like I can't do these movements and cold in my shit at the same time. I did somehow. I don't know. So I'm walking. I'm like a block away from the house. I'm excited now, which is also making it worse.
That always worse.
Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm almost there. But fuck, it's happening like right now. Oh my God. And in the old house, we didn't have a key. We had like a code. It's like a code lock that you pushed and then you turned the lock. And that takes a while, especially when you're like fucking you're about to pass out from the
times.
Yeah, like you're about to lose your mind from just the intense like. So I do it, and then there's a bathroom in the living room under the stairs. Excuse me. And I get there, and I'm pulling down my pants, and I don't even make it to the toilet. I take the whole shit in my pants as I'm taking off my shorts. It was a big log. It was huge.
Record-sized shit.
It really, like, that was the biggest shit I've ever taken in my life, and I did it in my pants. Like, I was scared. I was like,
You're so close.
Was something happening to me? Like, this is not, like, it being this big is not.
It's like a foot long.
Yeah,
shit.
like, it is not normal. Fuck, I forgot to start the.
I remember the time.
Shit. Here, I'll do. It's been only like 5 minutes. Yeah, I shit. It's like a little boa constrictor in there. It's just fucking.
It's coiled up.
It's lining my underwear like a glove. And I'm like, but I still had to take more of the shit, so I like shit in my pants and then followed through, you know. And then I went to the toilet with shit all over my ass. So I'm like slipping on the seat a little bit.
So you decided You might as well do the second one as well in your pants.
No, not in my pants. No. I'm over the toilet.
Oh, okay.
So I take the first shit. I'm disappointed, want to kill myself, and then I'm like, I have to go again. So yeah, I follow through with the motion of sitting down. You know,
Oh, okay.
because I was like here.
I thought you said fuck it, and you're like, there's already shit in there.
I wish that would be awesome.
You're like,
It's like, you know what? I shit my pants
can't
already.
get worse.
Yeah, why not?
Add another one.
Hey, Jimmy, put another one in there, please. No, yeah, I follow through with the movement of sitting down, and then I take the second shit, which is just water.
Trinkles
You know how
out
you
of
piss out of your ass sometimes? It was that, and it was awful.
Ugh.
It was like hot and spicy. It had like wings or something beforehand. Yeah, it's awful. And then I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there for a while before I tell anybody. Like I'm just ashamed. It's a small bathroom. The scent does not stay in the bathroom. My mother shows up. She's in the living room, and she's like, "What the? What is that, Sailor? Are you okay?"
No.
And I'm like, what do I say?
What do you even tell her? What do you like?
I'm going into high school.
Yeah. What's your best case scenario for saying to her?
Yeah, like someone shit in my pants.
Someone shit in my pants.
Someone bullied me and shit in my pants. It's not
My
mine.
friend made me take his shit home, and I didn't know where to put it.
I have to bury it in the backyard and summon Dormammu. Yeah, and my bet. This is the weirdest part. My first instinct and the best idea I had was to just I climb out of my pants. You know, they're heavy now because there's shit all over. There's shit. Just I wish I took a photo, honestly, because it was pretty impressive. It looked like a baby in like a crib. It's like I had a beautiful black sun in my underwear. It was amazing. It was probably like 8 pounds. Like this, like the weight of a baby.
A full baby.
Yeah. My best idea, I climb out of my underwear and I kind of wrap it up like a diaper. And I just open the door and I hold it out. I'm just like,
why would that be the best option?
and my mom looks at it. She's like, "What it? Oh!" And she like rushes to the basement. That's where we did the laundry or like the trash, I guess. You can't save that. She tosses it. She's like, "Oh my God, are you all right?" And I'm like, I don't need just. Well, I was a kid, so I was probably like, like freaking out.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't make it.
Yeah,
I can't fucking do it.
I can't play it off like I would an adult. Just be like,
fuck.
This shit sucked. No, I was probably like having a very bad time. And then yeah, and I'm like, I think that's it. I remember sliding around on the toilet seat because of the feces, and it was like brown, like. Like a child does,
like a fucking shitty slip and slide.
Yeah, it was slippery. It was honest to God, like it was weird. It wasn't weird. It makes sense.
No, it adds up.
Yeah, yeah. There's shit all over the seat, Sailor. It would slip. Oh no, I remember slipping off once because I was trying to get up. I don't know, my knees were weak. It was like an intense shit. It was like I was like shaking. It was And that was the point in my life where I just didn't like to shower, so I don't even think I showered that night. I think I just wiped, and like I didn't even baby wipe. I just wiped a lot and went to bed. I think I was just too ashamed too. I was just like, I need to leave.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't wind up with like some disease.
Probably did. I don't know. My ass itched a lot in that time.
Holy
and now,
shit.
I can't lie. My ass itches a lot. But I think I'm just bad at wiping.
I think so.
So I get the wet wipes.
I
prefer the. I kind of just use wet wipes now.
I will always shower after a shit, no matter.
Well,
what.
if your shit now, like if your shits are always like the one in the trash where it's like, it shoots into the toilet. Like, yeah, I understand why you'd want to shower after that.
No, that's a very rare case.
See,
Usually
that's
it's
weird
normal.
then. If it's just like a normal shit, like, why do you have to
I
shower
will
after?
always shower after. I don't feel clean otherwise.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just don't. Because what is it gonna? I mean, I guess if I use if I use a wet wipe.
Yeah, we got wipes.
But even then, I'll still shower.
And they're flushable too, so you can use as many as you want.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one tear and like kind of finger your ass a little bit?
Not yet. No. I've been always really scared of it though.
The wet ones are very delicate.
They pull apart very.
Yeah,
easily.
because they need to flush down the toilet, so they kind of disintegrate in your hands. But yeah.
So far, I've avoided it.
I mean, it's not like fingering; it's more just like a tickle, because it's like.
Like you don't go in.
Man's ass is pretty tight, so you really have to fucking get it in there.
Gotta be pretty forceful.
All right, well, we got 36 minutes of
Of shit stories.
Shit stories. That's pretty good. That was pretty entertaining.
Oh.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting. The way that man fornicates with the waste of our lives. It's fun to think about.
It's like an NBC soap opera.
I'm gay.
Waste of our lives.
That was good. That was a good one. Oh. All right. Well, what the fuck do we talk about now?
we've capped.
I think so. I think that's it. I think this is the last episode of the Seltzer podcast. I think this is it. I don't think we'll ever touch that again.
No.
Unless I shit my pants right.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I was in a 7-Eleven the other day.
Were you the guy in the Twisted Tea video?
Almost.
What? What part? Wait, hold on. What part? Who in that video are you? Have you seen the Twisted Tea video?
Yeah, I don't think I was either.
Okay, thank God.
Because nothing came of it.
Okay.
But
yeah, there's always some sort of kerfuffle at the 7-Eleven.
I was steps away from being the guy swinging the can.
Okay. Well, you're not black, so you can keep going. You are not that.
So we were in there, and we were getting like drinks.
Mm-hmm.
First off, they had like all the a couple of the fridges were locked, like the energy drinks and like the.
Yeah.
So I wanted a Monster. And I pulled
look
on.
at 'em.
Yeah. I pulled on the door, assuming that it would just open.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was locked. And it like shook. And then the guy comes around the corner. He's like, no. And I was like, all right, can you?
Wait, did you almost beat up an employee?
No.
Okay.
Well, almost.
All right.
At first, I didn't almost beat him up, but I got mad at him.
Why?
Because at
I guess
first,
continue. I didn't finish.
I try to open the door, and he comes around. I ask him to unlock it. He unlocks it. I get my shit. And for the remainder of my time being in there, he followed us around.
Okay.
But like not like just standing near us. He would like wait at the end of an aisle and like pretend to fix something while watching us.
I mean, to be fair, you do have a pretty colorful history of
they don't know that.
Stealing. I feel like you could see it. I feel like especially at a 7-Eleven, these guys have been working there for a while. Like they could see that in people. Like
right.
This guy's a fucking thief.
Well, I wasn't gonna steal anything.
That's true.
I didn't.
Yeah.
So he's following us around. I'm getting kind of annoyed.
Mm-hmm. How long were you in there?
A while. We were like walking around trying to pick out stuff. It was like 15 minutes.
I don't think I've ever spent 15 minutes in a 7-Eleven.
I do it
my
often.
whole life. What is there? What I guess. Yeah. You don't like decisions.
I don't like decisions.
I have to like order him food a lot of the time. I'd be like, do you want the chicken Alfredo or do you want the chicken tikka masala or? You want beef?
Yeah.
Lamb Rangoon.
So he's following us around, watching us.
Pasta.
I'm annoyed the whole time, but I'm not really saying anything.
Rigatoni.
And then here's where I start to get really annoyed.
Yeah.
We go up to the counter to pay.
Mm-hmm. How much stuff do you have? Are you just like...
It's not a lot. It's like a
Okay.
drink, a snack each, and then like we got like a 7-Eleven pizza.
You got like the 24-pack of Trojan condoms.
And I get up to the
Gatorades.
counter. He scans everything.
Yeah.
And he asks me if I'm going to pay with food stamps.
Okay.
Which I was just immediately insulted by.
Why?
Because you're following me around thinking I'm going to steal the whole time. And
Yeah.
then I get up and you ask me if I'm paying.
Well,
with
how did
food
he say it? It was just like, would you like to pay with food stamps? Or was it like,
No, he was just
would
like,
you like to pay with food
Yeah, no-
stamps?
Yeah, he was literally just like, paying with food stamps today? And I was like,
Okay.
no.
That's a little annoying. You have like the cash in your hand already? No, I don't think so.
No.
Do you have food? Can I have your food stamps?
And it wasn't that big, like,
Yeah, but it was annoying.
but he didn't ask anyone else. He didn't ask anyone after us.
Okay.
And I was kind of annoyed.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything, but I was annoyed.
Well, when you're annoyed, you have like the worst look on
Oh,
your
yeah,
face.
it's-
Like it
it's
is not.
It's not a secret.
No.
But I'll say nothing involving me
Mm-hmm.
perspired after that.
Okay. So what, did some guy come to your rescue? He's like, "Hey man, why'd you say you got food stamps?"
No, we were waiting for the pizza
Yeah.
to come out of the oven,
Yeah.
and some guy, the 7-Eleven oven, our gourmet 7-Eleven
don't make it
pizza.
seem like this is a fucking like nice place. Your shit was coming out of the fucking microwave.
Their fancy microwave.
You put it in the You put it like where you put the nachos. You were cooking the fucking pizza.
No, they have a weird setup there. You don't just ask them for a pizza. They have all of the frozen pizzas
Yeah.
in like the shelves, and you have to hand them a frozen pizza, and they like throw it in the microwave.
Interesting.
Yeah, they like scan it and throw it in the. It's weird. They have to unpack.
Well,
it
now
and
they
everything.
sell like the
Yeah.
pizzas frozen now, so I
Yeah.
guess that's why.
So we were waiting for it to finish, and some guy is
Yeah.
walking out, and he's holding a bunch of shit, and he's like, "You know what? I was going to pay for this shit, but because of your attitude, I'm leaving." And he just starts walking out with all the free shit, and the 7-Eleven guy hops the fucking counter.
Yeah.
And this guy's pretty, like, brolic. Like, he's kind of muscular.
Uh-huh.
And he hops the counter and runs in front of the doorway and, like, stops this man.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns into, like, almost a fist fight. They're, like, pushing each other around, trying to stop each other. And I'm like... This guy was, like, kind of, like... He looked like he was kind of tweaking out. And
Which
I'm
one?
like... The guy who was stealing.
Okay.
He looked like he was kind of tweaking out. And I'm like... Is your... Like... You don't know what the... Like, is it worth it trying to stop this man from stealing?
I mean, yeah, he had a lot of free food with him.
Not even. He had, like...
It was like one of those microwavable burritos and like a
He had...
like a Four Loko.
One of the a small 7-Eleven coffee,
Yeah.
2 bananas, and a bag of chips. A small bag of chips.
There's no fucking way. He had 2 bananas.
He had 2 bananas. Are you gonna like potentially get injured or
Wait,
like,
wait, no, I can't. What did he have?
He had a small coffee,
Yeah.
2 bananas, and a small bag of like Fritos or something.
I refuse
I
to
swear
believe.
to you.
There's no this. I'm assuming kind of homeless looking drug addict did not. He was not
He sure
fucking
fucking was. 2 bananas.
diet conscious of his weight gain that day. Oh, I have some potassium today. 2 bananas.
I think he grabbed cheap stuff because, like he said, he was gonna pay.
If you know about the Kobe one, if you know about gematria, if you don't know about it, do your research. If you do know about it, then you know what I'm talking about. Without further...
That's facts.
I agree.
Welcome back, everybody. Or small little hiatus.
Little hiccup there.
Yeah, we're using a piece of shit camera. Now we're using cool phone camera. Now we can see ourselves at the viewfinder.
The screen.
All right. You were talking about some stupid 7-Eleven thing. You were at the part.
So he has 2 bananas.
Yeah, you were at the bananas part.
Was at the bananas part. He does have.
What was he
2
playing?
bananas.
Mario Kart? I picked Yoshi. No, I don't. I picked Toad. Who do you play in Mario Kart?
I pick Yoshi. Pink Yoshi.
Oh, sorry. I pick a black shy guy. It's a real character. Or Black Yoshi. Because I'm goofy and funny. Anyway,
Super funny.
adjust my headphones.
So, this 7-Eleven.
Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. Hold on. It's like your friend in like the Xbox Live party. You just like can't stop moving. Sorry, I get on. I hop it on. Hold on. Don't start zombies at me. Or yeah, that.
We can't do this joke again.
Yeah, we're not yeah, we can't do that again. So yeah, he's
So 7-Eleven guy.
So he's an ape, I guess.
Defending
his bananas.
Defending these bananas with his life.
Yeah.
And they start kind of going at it. They
Yeah.
start pushing each other.
Getting a little rough.
And this goes on for like 20 minutes.
Why'd you stay there for that long?
Because they didn't give us our pizza yet.
Yeah, but you can't just like go to another 7-Eleven.
We already bought the pizza.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst version of that because yeah, you're obligated to
We
stay.
have to wait for this fucking pizza. And they
Yeah.
can't give us the pizza because they're fighting the guy.
Both of them.
There was like 3 employees.
Uh-huh.
One of them was fighting, and the other 2 just kept taking customers.
Like yeah,
And I'm
like
just in the background like,
nothing's happening.
can we
Can we
Can
get?
we-
I got the pizza though. I don't think I've ever seen like a kerfuffle like that at a like a store.
like just a
Not really.
regular like convenience store?
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I've never. Yeah, I don't know. Closest I got was some homeless guy outside of a 7-Eleven getting mad at me because I wouldn't buy him like a cheeseburger or a slice of pizza or something. That's it. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The 7-Eleven outside of our old high school, that place was weird.
That place was weird.
That's where like kids hung out and like bought like vapes. Well, it used to be like cigarettes when kids were cool, but now it's like vapes. They would just give it to them.
Yeah, they didn't give a
Like
shit.
they didn't care. They knew they were in high school. They're coming from school.
Yeah.
Had their backpacks. The cool art kids were getting their cup of noodles and hot water. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. The only time
You were drinking your giant like
The
55-liter
55
coffees.
liter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the extra large coffees.
The
That
hazelnut.
are only like $2.75, or
Yeah.
were.
They
They're
were
still pretty
cheaper than
cheap.
that. Now they're $2.75.
Now
They used to be like $2
Yeah.
even.
The only part where I got really mad is at one point the 7-Eleven employee like pushed the guy, and the guy like almost like fell into like my like chest.
They're like, baby, sit down.
He like stopped himself like right before he hit me, and I feel like if he like bumped into me, like I would have been a part of that fight now.
Why?
I just would have
Wait, who bumped into you? The 7-Eleven
the guy stealing.
Oh, why would you fight him?
I didn't want to fight him.
I was going to say, like, if the 7-Eleven guy.
No, the 7-Eleven guy pushed him into me.
Um,
So then I would have.
yeah, that would have been fun. A tweaker and a skinny white man beating up a 7-Eleven employee because he was running out with the bananas.
With the bananas. But yeah, I was just annoyed by the whole situation.
I would have been focused on the bananas the whole time. If I was in that situation, I'd be like, why are you stealing bananas?
Why bananas?
That's not even good produce. It's from 7-Eleven. It's probably been in some like orifice at some point to get it here cheaper. Like, why? Isn't it a lot, or maybe that's California, where it's like you can't stop petty theft anymore?
Yeah, here too.
It's like, is it?
Yeah.
So it's weird that they were like, hey, you with the bananas,
Yeah, like
stop.
just let him go.
Yeah, like it's a Four Loko and some bananas. Like,
Like,
it's
like-
it's not gonna ruin your life.
Like, do
You're not gonna get
really-
fired.
You really like. You never know what people got going on. Like, are you gonna get like stabbed or shot?
I don't think they're thinking about that at the moment. Like, especially if
Well,
that
yeah,
guy was like
obviously.
roided up. No, it's more of like a power thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is my store.
You're gonna steal from me.
You're gonna steal from me
Yeah.
in my store.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look so good to Gupta, our manager, if like, fuck, if I stop this guy, I might even get promoted to make $14 an hour. Like,
Yeah,
that's where it's
like,
coming from. They're not thinking about if the guy has like a knife or a gun or whatever.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, in New York City, it usually isn't a knife or a gun. It's usually like a chicken bone, like carved into like some tool.
Into some knuckles.
Yeah. So, like, some weird like homemade like pipe gun.
Shoots out sporks.
Yeah.
Like-
or like IKEA pencils. Gotta watch like Jorg Sprague's channel, the Slingshot channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Did you ever do any of that? Did you ever like look at those like how to make videos on YouTube? Try to do
Of
it.
course. I used to really badly want to make those like paper guns that shot out like paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was always too stupid to do any of that. I couldn't even make origamis.
I always made the gun, but I never figured out how to get it to shoot.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you make the gun?
Like I always made it look like a gun out of paper,
Oh yeah, it's like a paper mache
but not like
project.
a functioning.
Yeah, it's really complicated. I don't
It's
know.
way more complicated.
Kids
than
are
you
fucking
think.
weird. Yeah, like the ninja stars people made. I never knew
Oh,
how
I
to
used
do
to make
that.
those. Yeah.
I never knew how to make like any like origami shit or like I never like I guess I might be just an idiot. I never even made like the middle school S's.
Yeah.
People drew I didn't even know how to do that.
Really? You didn't know like the 3 lines and the 3
No.
lines?
Every time someone showed it to me, my brain would shut off and I'm
I
like
think I tried to show
just
you
like-
like 2 years ago, and you were like,
yeah, just the way it starts is just always the thing that throws me off. Like, why do you start with 3 lines? Why don't you just draw the?
because it's easier just to
Yes.
connect them.
Is it
Yeah.
okay? I probably still won't get like I would try to draw it on a piece of paper, but I don't think I could. My brain just doesn't
If
work
editing
like that.
if editing me isn't too lazy, this is how it's done.
That's how it's done right there, and I'm gonna be just as confused watching him edit that as I was when I was 10 years old. Probably.
Most likely.
Did I ever tell you the time I almost got my dick sucked as like a third grader by another third grader?
Another third grader?
Yeah, it wasn't like an adult or anything, but it was like it was like I don't know. You were talking about school, I guess. Made me think of that. It was a kid. I shouldn't say his name because it's embarrassing. It's an embarrassing story. We'll call him Edward. Whatever.
Yeah.
Edward. Eddie. We'll call him Eddie. That's pretty vague. Eddie was there's that kid in every
The
classroom.
sucking dick kid.
No, just like that kid.
That kid.
Like the kid who's like eating glue,
Yeah.
or the kid who's like smelling the thing on the floor that someone made or something out of like clay and like put yogurt in it or something. Like that guy. He was the kid who was like maybe ate some of it. He was that kid. Everyone has
Right.
that kid, especially when you're younger. It's like,
And you were like,
well, no, this is the weird part. So I was about to say his name, Eddie.
Eddie.
He was the weird kid, and he for some reason he always gravitated towards me. He was always like, Taylor, what are you doing? Do you want to play with me in the corner? I was like, no, thank you.
No, I really don't.
Even as a child, I was that well spoken when it came
No,
to
thank you.
when it came to Eddie. No, thank you.
I'd rather not.
I'd prefer not to do that, please. So everyone avoided him. He was kind of like the loser. Other than I was a big fat loser in elementary school, but he was like even worse than me, which was a big deal. People would bully him and stuff, whatever. And I felt bad, but I also got it. I was like, this kid is weird. I don't like. Anyway, so one day, it's lunchtime. During lunch, I think it was like anyone can just go to the bathroom. There wasn't like a limit or like you didn't have to like, check in with anybody.
When I was in
Just going to the
elementary
bathroom.
school, we had bathrooms built into the cafeteria.
That's weird. Definitely didn't have that.
They had doors.
But the bathrooms were just right outside the cafeteria, so it was just like you walked through the door and you went to the bathroom. Anyway, I had to go to the bathroom because I'm a human being. And I'm taking a piss, and what do you know? Eddie shows up.
Eddie.
I don't know if he followed me. I don't know if it was an accident.
He was like tailing you.
He might have actually already been in there. He might have came out of the stall. I think he liked to do that. He didn't like to spend lunch with the other kids because I think he just got bullied. It's kind of sad.
It is pretty sad.
And
you used him for sex.
No, so this is you'll find out why this is weird. This is a story. So anyway, Eddie comes out of like the stall or out. I don't remember where he came from. And there's urinals. I'm pissing at the urinal, and he stands right next to me.
The urinal.
He starts taking his shit in the urinal. No, I wish. He starts pissing next to me, and he's one of those kids who does drop his pants all the way down, and he did that into high school. Also, fun fact: he turned into a brony when he got older.
It's the natural progression of things.
Of those kids,
I think, yeah.
They like bronies or like anime, or both, or like 4chan. That's the bad one. If you're weird, if your son or daughter is that kid and they're on 4chan, get them off of there,
problems.
Please.
And PSA. Not all bronies and 4chan and are the weird kids, but all the weird kids do.
No, everyone on 4chan is the weird kid.
Well, yeah, 4chan for sure.
But yeah, if you like My Little Pony as a grown man, you're a weirdo, but like I don't think you're a horrible person. But you're strange. That's a strange thing.
Yeah.
I think that's okay to say.
I think it's fine.
Anyway, so Eddie, he's pissing next to me. I could see his whole ass and penis. Because, like, if that happens, you gotta look.
Yeah, I would look.
Like, I'm not staring directly at, his...
No, but you'd be like...
His dinger, but, it's there, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is he... Who pisses like that anymore? Even at 8, I'm like, what?
Like, why?
So, Eddie looks up at me while he's pissing, touching his penis, and he's like, do you want to... do things? And I'm like, no. Like I break down mentally. I'm like, no. I can't believe no. And I just leave.
Yeah.
He was serious. He was like, I don't know if it was intentionally him touching himself because he was 8, because God, this is a gross graphic for people. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that happened. And I think even up until right now, while I'm talking about this, I don't think I've ever processed what actually happened that day. That was odd.
It's just always in the back of your head. Like,
I never think about it unless it's something like this where I'm just like, well, what can I say? And like, and it's weird because it's like kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy because, yeah, like in high school, he was like a brony. He was very flamboyant. I don't know if he was gay, but he definitely portrayed himself like, gender fluid, I guess may be the word. And it just made sense. And I'm like, okay.
There we go.
Weird.
Yeah.
And then some of you are thinking, like, dude, you could have gotten free top from...
I don't think anyone's thinking that.
All the 8-year-olds watching.
Yeah, they're like...
No!
Why can't that happen to me?
Although it was a little boy, not a little girl.
Yeah.
I don't know many gay 8-year-olds.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't think they understand
Except for
the
Eddie.
concept.
Eddie was, I guess.
Yes, he knew. He figured it out early.
Yeah. That was weird. There's some weird... That elementary school was full of stuff. we made fun of a Jewish kid for being Jewish. I don't know.
Nothing else.
Just like crazy racism.
Yeah.
Or it's not racist. Anti-Semitism.
There you go.
Yeah, everyone made fun. He was just the Jew. Well, it's weird because like, we lived in a Jewish neighborhood with tons of them.
But
for some reason, this was the Jewish kid.
The Jewish kid. The Jewish kid.
What do you pack fucking latkes for lunch today, buddy? We weren't even that smart. We were just like, your big nose.
Ooh, here's a penny. I've had pennies thrown at me. In like elementary, middle school.
Really?
Yeah.
Those kids were that smart?
Yeah.
Middle school I get, but like elementary school, they're like, oh, Jews like money.
Yeah.
That's weird. None of the kids in my school were that smart.
I would assume they heard it from like their parents or something.
Everyone just like used crazy profanity for no reason. And not slurs either, just like fucking fuckface, pussy,
fucker.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
But it hurt still when you're 8. Because you're like, fuck, I'm not a fucking fucker, fuck. Fuck. Did you have No, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I remember one time I just said I have so many stories and now I can't think of any of them. No. So yeah, we made fun of that Jewish kid, and then one time I got in trouble for bullying him with my friend. I think his name was like Juan. I don't actually remember his name, so I could say it, like Juan or something. He was a Spanish kid, and we relentlessly bullied this Jewish boy for being Jewish and fat, even though I was fat. It was really weird.
There's the accepted fats.
Not accepted, but like if you're fat in elementary or middle school and like you make fun of other people for being fat,
you're fine.
The other kids like forget that you're fat.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a survival thing because like if I wasn't making fun of kids, I was getting made fun of. So,
it's understandable.
There are tops and there are bottoms, ladies and gentlemen. I was a top.
First rule of survival.
I was generating the power of the elementary school. Anyway, so yeah, we were bullying this Jewish kid for no reason. He was kind of a sweet.
He was kind of a nice guy.
Sweet guy.
Kid.
Sweet
yeah.
child. No reason. He was really quiet. He never said anything. That was this kind of sad part. Like it wasn't even that fun bullying him because he just never reacted. He was just like. Like at lunch.
Just a silent acceptance.
In class. He also went to my high school, and it was the same person. It was scary, and it was sad, and I felt like I ruined that kid's life. Anyway, that's another story. So, yeah, me and Juan were bullying this kid, and then we finally got, like, in trouble for it. Because I guess it was so relentless. Like, it was, like, a thing in the school. Like, have you heard, like, the Jewish kid getting bullied by Juan and Sailor lately? Do you know what they're saying?
Christ.
Yeah, like, it got that bad. Hair to my microphone. So yeah, it got so bad to the point we were in the vice principal's office first. And when you're a kid and you get in trouble, the adult in the room is like, if you said something bad, it's like, what did you say? No, I want to hear it. What did you say? And then you're a kid, you're embarrassed. You're like, I called him a retard. Called him a stupid gay retard. They're like, They're like, no. They're like, What else? What else?
Is that it?
What else did you say? And you're like sobbing at that. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we were it's basically like interrogation, which I don't know if that's cool to do to a child, but it was happening. It was a shared interrogation. Me and Juan were both in this
together.
And yeah, so she's like, what did you say to him? What have you been saying? I didn't have the heart to say it. I stood silent and started just like, I'm like, oh, my mom's going to find out about this. Fuck. And Juan, he wasn't a pussy like me, so he was like, we called him a stupid Jew.
He's like proud of it.
Not proud, but he was like owning it. He was like, we called him a stupid
We
Jew.
called him a stupid Jew.
Stupid big-nosed Jew. That's what we called him. She's like, okay. Why? Where did you learn this? That's the dumbest question I think any adult asks. Where did you learn this?
Does it matter?
Where did you learn how to be a dumb bitch? Where in your life where you're like, I'm going to take the dumb bitch juice? Right? Like, I don't know. I watched a thing one time and I liked the way the word sounded and it embedded itself into my brain. I don't know. Maybe I like the word because everyone says not to use it. But I'm not going to go like woke, like gotcha on this assistant principal 20 years ago, 10 years ago. So yeah, Juan is like owning up to it and she's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Where did you learn this? He says South Park. And at that point I was like,
Yeah.
I don't watch that. I was following it. I like told on. I was like, I'm following this guy. I don't do that. I watch cool stuff
What
like
the
Transformers.
fuck is he talking about?
Yeah,
I don't.
holy shit. She's like,
South Park?
you should not be watching these things at your age. Who is letting you watch this?
No, she's just, I love South Park.
Dude, look, I've got a picture of Cartman on my wall. Awesome. Daps him up. Yeah, so that was fun. I think that was my first experience in like anti-Semitism. And it stuck with me till this day.
It's still going.
No, we don't hate any group of people.
We don't.
I did when I was in elementary school. Not anymore, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun conversation to have with my mom, too. She's like, what the fuck did you say?
What's wrong with you?
We live in a like, what do you think this is?
Surrounded by Jews.
Yeah, like, how do you feel with us being here?
Your neighbor
Your roommate is a Jewish person. Why are you saying this?
You fucking kidding me?
What are you? Yeah, I have to. Yeah, she's like, I had to get a call from the principal saying that my kid is calling kids stupid Jews.
You're just like, Mom, she ate my leftover lasagna.
She took all the flan in the cafeteria. Like the dumb bitch that she is. I didn't know what else to do. Okay? Yeah. That's fun.
As a Jew, I accept the hate.
That's good.
I'm okay with it.
You're one of those.
I'm a self-deprecating Jew.
Yeah, you're when World War II was happening, you were like throwing off your Star of David and like chucking it to the Germans.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not with them.
Yeah.
Take me, and then they shoot you anyway.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
Yeah.
You know that the Anne Frank house is like a museum.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
No one like had a second guess about making that like a
No.
ooh ooh, this is where she starved to death and like fucked her brother or whatever. I don't know what happens in
Let
that
your
book.
kids hide in the walls.
Yeah. I was watching Fault in Our Stars the other day, and there's a scene where they go to the Anne Frank house, and it's just called that.
And it's like,
it's called Anne Frank
I remember
House.
it being stupidly dramatic that he can't like get up the stairs.
She can't get up the stairs.
She's
got
done, yeah.
like the lung cancer.
So she can't like get up the stairs, and that's like,
yeah, it's a big deal. They're like, oh, there's no elevator.
She's,
I guess we should well, everyone knows what that.
they know.
It's a cancer movie, whatever. And she has lung cancer. She can't walk. So yeah, that whole scene is like, it is really forced because it's like, oh, it's a lot of stairs and like
It's just like
the
a
attic,
flight.
like you have to like it's like the final challenge is like a steep ladder.
Yeah.
that she has to fucking run up. Anyway, so yeah, they have like this big heartfelt moment while like the book is being read in the background, and they're like crying and hugging while like in the space where like her family got like gunned to death or whatever happened in that book. What happened in that book? They will go to Auschwitz, right?
I feel like I should know.
At the place where they were like horrible things happened in this house, and they're just like,
"You're so good. I love you so much.
You did so good.
I'm so glad you made it up those stairs. I knew you could do it.
You did so good." Yeah, and it's like a big emotional, like even the music is swelling.
Yeah.
And it's like, again, no one.
Bigger things happened here.
Yeah, much more important things happened
She made
than
it up the stairs.
than this fake story about two dumb cancer patients like falling in love or whatever.
Hey, we said we were gonna recap a rom-com every.
I guess
episode.
we could talk about that. I just watched that recently. God, I mean, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's not good.
It's rough. I put the killing thing in my mouth, but I don't give it the power to kill me.
I wanted to turn it off after that. I needed, something in me just rejected that out of my body. It was awful. Yeah, that whole... It's fucked up because, like, even the premise is wrong. Because she's not terminal.
No, she's not.
Like, she has hope, and she's just like,
It's
just
over.
say I'm dead! Where everyone's like, honey, like,
You're in remission.
you're in remission, like, your lungs are working, like, you just have to go to the hospital every month to, like, get it, like, you're gonna be fine. There's multiple moments where, like, Laura Dern's like, you're gonna be fine.
You're okay. You're fine. You're totally fine.
The only hiccup in the story is like, oh, you can't get on a plane, no air. Get it? Because she can't, no air on the plane.
Oh no.
Yeah, they have to go to a flight to Amsterdam that's like 9 hours. Like, what if something happens those 9 hours?
They have like breathing masks.
I don't know. Land the plane,
on the plane. They have like the drop down.
or just land.
Or that.
You could say bomb on the plane, and the plane immediately goes to the ground again.
They will land it as soon as you say that.
This cancer bitch? No.
Don't trust her.
No, we're not landing for her. She could die on this plane before we land.
She signed the clause.
Yeah, the cancer
flight
clause. Yeah, that movie's bullshit.
That movie's crazy. Even me being like the rom-com guy was like, this is fucking.
It's just
dog
he
shit.
sucks. The guy, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he does. He's the
awful.
guy in Baby Driver, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the best movie he's been in. He's the worst part of it. Yeah. Why did I start talking about? Oh yeah, the Anne Frank stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very, very funny. This horrible tragedy, and then they're bending it into this weird like triumphant moment.
Yeah.
I guess they're. No, I don't. I don't want to try to.
Let's not.
I wasn't gonna defend it. I was just gonna try to see where they were coming from. It's not worth it. No one gives a shit about this movie anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't think they thought it through.
I love Tom Green as an author, though. Great books.
Oh, superb.
All right, should we call it? Is that it?
I think that's all we've got for this week.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the last episode.
Minor technical difficulties, but
yeah.
they've all been fixed. I think. Well,
yeah, they're fixed.
this one's still a little rough, but
They're fixed.
you can hear me now.
We got it. That's true. We turned up his microphone. Thank you everybody again.